everyone, so today we have the question maximum product of splitted binary tree. So if you read this description, you will get to know what the problem says. So basically, this problem says split a binary tree and then get the sum of splitted binary tree and multiply them. So basically, if you see this example, here we are splitting this tree at between 1 and 2 node. So we are getting this subtree and this subtree, and after splitting these subtree this tree into subtrees, we will calculate the sum of subtree and we will multiply them. So to understand this, let's here if you see we have this example. So in this example, let's try to remove this node. So what we will do, we will remove this node. Now we are having two trees. We are having two trees. This one and this one. The sum of this one is 6 and the sum of this tree, if you add 2 plus 1, 3, 3, 6, 10, 15, 15. So the problem says that split tree into two halves and then multiply them. If you multiply 15 and 6, it will become 90. In similar way, we can also split the tree at some other point. Now, let's split the tree at another point. So let's try to split the tree at this point here. Now here, if you see, we have the sum in first half is 3 and in other one, if you add all these value 2 plus 1, 3, 6, 10, 10, 15, 15, 6. Let's try to add again 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it is 18. The sum of this half is 18. So if you see the product is 3 multiplied by 18, which becomes 53. So this problem asks to find the maximum product. So here if you see the maximum product is 90. And between 90 and 54 it is 90. If you have observed, if you add these two value 15 plus 6 it becomes 21 and 18 plus 3 it also becomes 21. So what is 21? Basically 21 is the total sum. If you add all these value, then you will get the sum as 21. If you add these all these value, the total sum will become 21. So now if you have observed how to get the sum of other half, if we have already calculated the sum of one part, we can get the sum of other half by what we can do. Here we can subtract this value. Let's start from starting again. So let me redo all these. So here now if you see the total sum is 21. Now, if we want to split the tree over here, then sum of this half is 6, which we need to calculate, and the other half we can get from this value, total sum minus subtree, the sum of subtree which we already have calculated. So if you see it becomes 15, then we can multiply these two value. So the formula we get is that we can get our answer by multiplying these two values. So total sum minus sum sum of subtree into sum of subtree, and we will take the max value from this formula. So to understand this concept in better way, let's try to let's try to code. So here we will start our coding. So first of all, we will calculate the total sum. So we say calculate total sum. So in this method, we will pass root and we will say calculate total sum tree node root. If root is null, we will return nothing and the method will be void. Else we will traverse through calculate total sum root dot left, calculate total sum root dot right. At last we will add the value of node into the total sum. So we will say total sum plus root dot value. Let's initialize this value int total sum as 0. So after this we will receive the total sum. Now we have total sum. Second thing we need to do. Now we are going to calculate the product of these splitted tree. So we will say it's a helper. Here we will pass root, and this method, what we will do, helper, it will be tree node root, and the type of this method will be int. But if you ob- if you see in this question, it is said that the answer may be too large. So instead of int, we will take long. So we will take long. So here, if root is null, we are saying if root is null, then return 0. Otherwise, we will say helper root dot left, helper root dot right. We will traverse till the end of this subtree. Then we will calculate the value. So we will say row here we will write root dot value plus left value plus right value. Left and right value is nothing but the value we are getting from here. So it is left value which is of type long. Again here right value. So this is the total value. So we can say total value or sum of subtree. We will say sum of subtree. Now we will use our formula that will be in our answer. It will be the max. So first of all, in our answer, we will take the max value. Method max. If answer is max, we will take this one. Otherwise, we will use the another one. That will be total sum minus sum of subtree multiplied by sum of subtree. So this will give the answer. And at last, we are going to return sum of subtree. Let's check all these variable. Let's copy this and paste over here. If any spelling mistake is there, let's check it. So our answer will be long answer, which is 0 over here, and this total sum. So this is the total sum minus this one. How we are calculating total sum with this method. Now at last we will return our answer. But before returning it, we will so here if you see, we need to divide by this number. So 10 to the power 9 plus 7, which is nothing but there will be 80. That is after one there will be 80, and then we will put 7 at unit digit. Let's count 0. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7. So let's say answer mod this. Now at last we will return answer, but the answer is in the form of long. We need to convert it into int. So for that we'll do casting here, and let's try to run this problem. So here it says it cannot root dot right. So here we missed this root dot right. So our test case has been accepted. Let's try to submit this problem. So our solution has also been accepted. If watching this video, please like this video and subscribe this channel.